Okay, so we're doing something different tonight, and I won't give too much away because this links to Peter's number of the day.
Yes, indeed, Francis. Let's take a look at the number of the day. It'll come up on the screen in 2 seconds. It's coming, it's coming. There we go. 32 billion. Now, you may be asking, what is that? Certainly not the population of the world. That's only around 7 billion. And I can tell you that 32 billion actually is the amount that the Dutch government debt was lower than expected at the end of 2016. But that's got nothing to do with us. That's got nothing to do with us, because the real story of this 32 billion rand is that it is the combined annual spend of South African students. There are over 980,000 students. And of course, brands are vying desperately for a bit of a chunk of this change. And tonight we'll be talking about the latest report on student spending from Student Village. What are students actually spending this 32 billion rand on? What brands do they love? You may not be surprised to know some of them. 85% of the students' funds come from parents. And as a parent myself of a student at university, I can attest to that contribution to the funding of that. And just to give you an idea actually of just how much we're talking about, 32 billion rand is about $2.5 billion. And that is the annual national budget of Rwanda, Niger, Mauritius, and twice the size of Swaziland's entire national budget is being spent by under 1 million students in South Africa. And it's 2/3 of Zimbabwe's national budget. So that is how much money our young people are spending. And understandably, there are brands, shops that want a bit of that money. But Francis will have a little chat about that later on.